Game time. Run it up, 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 run it up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Time to see if the game plan this offense is put together will be successful or not as they take over here early in this first quarter of play. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
The throw over the middle taken in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Williams. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Jake.
A 4th down coming up. Decision time now as this will be a long field goal attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6th there.
Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jalen Waddle from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Here we go.
Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
This will be caught at about the 5. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Waddle. We drop you into a situation here where the offense looks like they're going to pass up a 59-yard field goal attempt and go for it on fourth. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 32 on the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had so much shadowing along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
They go for it on 4th. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Now 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is,
no hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up for... We drop you back into the action in a one-score game. This defense needs to get a stop. They need to get the ball back to their offense and get down and score. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rosen to throw again. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And now it's Rosen looking. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Give that sack to Kaiir Elam on the corner blitz.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Fourth down, here's Rosen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll set up a throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And now this is going to depend. Throwing now is Rosen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's got the hook up with Diggs. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Here's Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point in the final minute. Time and issue here as the offense needs to find a way to get into field goal range. But working in their favor, they do have all 3 timeouts at their disposal. Back to throw.
And that's caught by Williams.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Baron Browning, the one who brought him down.
And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. And Charles, coaches always talk after losses about putting that behind you and moving on. But in a case like this, when you could have won it with a chip shot field goal and you miss it, that is going to sting for a little while, isn't it?
Some are tougher to put behind you than others, right? We always talk about compartmentalizing. What is the rule, coach? Always about 24-hour rule after a game, and then you move on. That's tough because that was a very makeable field goal. In fact, I think you and I were both just shocked that he didn't knock it through the post, and they end up walking off the field losers.
So for Cincinnati, they'll wrap up on a high note, but will still finish 3 games below 500 at 7-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off. And
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Keep my weight